Bumo spins and turns away, and now he's got the run. Ahmad down the right-hand side has given him an option. Ahmad up to the edge of the penalty area, chops back on his left foot, goes down. Real show here for a penalty, not given by Anthony Taylor on the field. United need to keep playing. Questions now being asked by the Manchester United players about this, which is a clear penalty on Ahmad. How on earth that has been checked and cleared, Ben, is beyond me. How is that not a penalty?
Liam,
explain it to me.
Liam, I didn't need to see it twice.
Hard to argue. Benjamin Šeško manages to get past Van Hecke, goes down. Van Hecke manages to get away with it, and I tell you, there have been some very controversial decisions here. Šeško steps in, does brilliantly, wins the ball back. Listen to Old Trafford, they're desperate to suck the ball into the back of the net. Ahmad looks to get it across. Fernandes finds Šeško. Šeško looks to dink it into the penalty area. Comes out to Fernandes, brought down by Casemiro. Casemiro through to Cunha. Cunha strikes it home! And if you're not going to get a penalty, you might as well score one like that. Brilliant! Matheus Cunha off the mark for Manchester United and gives them the lead against Brighton. Brilliant from the Brazilian. United 1, Brighton 0.
Well, that is one way to silence everything that's just happened, and that is by sticking the ball in the back of the net. And we were just talking about that earlier, weren't we? He's got everything, and the one thing that he's missing is a goal. And with some of the decisions that have already gone against Manchester United, he uses Van Hecke as the wall, and he bends it right round him, completely unsighted for Bruggen, in a position where even if he could have seen it, he probably wouldn't have reached it. It was that accurate. It's a great finish, and from a very, very frustrating 5 or 6 minutes, I'm not surprised Bruno's gone speaking to him, because it is becoming a bit embarrassing for Anthony Taylor.
Given away again, Casemiro on the edge of the D, he's going to get a right-footed shot away, big deflection! Casemiro scores again this season for Manchester United, doubles their lead in front of the scoreboard end, wheels away in celebration, Harry Maguire-esque knee slide, and United lead Brighton by 2-0.
Well, he's had a strike, and you could just see, I wasn't even looking where the ball was going, I looked at the panic-stricken Bart Verbruggen in the goal, but he's had a shot and it's come off the back. I didn't even see who it came off the back of. Was it? Is it Ayari? Yeah, I thought it might have been. And as soon as he went down, Verbruggen, he knew that he was beaten. There was no way he was getting back to his feet. And Casemiro, it's on target, it'll go down as his goal.
Correct.
But more importantly, United have got a 2-goal cushion as we're approaching half-time.
Back infield to Mbumo. Mbumo across to Cunha. Cunha into the path of Casemiro. Casemiro can't reel it in, and it's back with Brighton. Rutter looks to bypass Luke Shaw. Šeško with a lovely turn, and he's got the ball away to Brian Mbumo. Mbumo with a strength for it! Brian Mbumo does it again for Manchester United. Can't stop scoring, and this time gives Manchester United a 3-0 lead, and potentially 3 more points. Hour gone, United 3, Brighton 0.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, this should have put the game to bed with, less than half an hour to go. James Milner's talking to Anthony Taylor about a potential sort of foul by Luke Shaw on Rutter. He's got a point, but at the end of the day, United have been on the end of so many decisions that have not gone for them. And Brian Mbumo, you can't really blame the goalkeeper. It goes through Lewis Dunk's legs, he reverses it into the near post. Again, too far away from his outstretched arms. And that is United 3. I mean, I think they do have a point. I don't care, but I think they do have a point that on another day that gets given. He does grab a little bit of his shirt and stops his momentum.
Bruno Fernandes with the right wing delivery into the penalty area, heads go up, it's knocked out to the edge of the box where Patrick Dorgu calmly plays this to Mbeumo. A little too calmly potentially, because actually it's been given away, and then through the middle coming Brighton, heavy touch, collected.
Oh, he's going to give some. No, he's wrong, Anthony Taylor.
If that's the case, then he's the last man, and Patrick Dorgu might well be walking here. We're going to have to wait. Anthony Taylor making a decision. Yellow card out of his pocket shows Patrick Dorgu a caution.
The ball had already gone. That's not it. That shouldn't even be in the equation. He takes one touch, and that touch there, that he's never going to score a goal from that position. That would be totally wrong.
Checked and cleared. No red card for Patrick Dorgu. Couple of Brighton players potentially standing over this, including Yankuba Minter, and it's Danny Welbeck who steps up, strikes it goalwards. Brilliant finish from Danny Welbeck, who strokes it into the top left-hand corner, and even the goalkeeper at full stretch unable to get there. And Brighton have got one back. Manchester United 3, Brighton 1.
Well, I mean, it would please. I suppose this result would please everybody. That it's nice to see Danny Welbeck scoring at Old Trafford, but United win the game, and hopefully that is the way things will go. I mean, it wasn't quite in the corner.
Comes the head, oh, it's 3-2. Thumped home from close range. The cross is brilliant. I think it is Costelas that's got there, and his header makes it a nervy final 5 at Old Trafford.
Massively nervy from a game that United were in complete control of at 3-0. And this is what happens. I mean, Josh Zirkzee, to be fair, he can see him and he just doesn't jump. He just doesn't jump. And when you're talking, mentioning earlier about running and tackling and heading, that was an ideal opportunity for him to, you know, to clear any danger, and he just doesn't jump with Costelas.
It's going to be a long one from Diogo Dalot, looking for Zirkzee, cleared away by Brighton. Aidan Heaven going to fight this back. Brighton Mbeumo in the penalty area, finishes it off. No nerves now. Brighton Mbeumo smashes home at the Stretford end for his 5th of the season and seals all 3 points. United 4, Brighton 2.
Oh, what a finish from, for me, the outstanding player on the park this afternoon. But listen, I'm taking nothing away from Aidan Heaven. That pass, side foot on the half volley at this stage of the game, when maybe you can just bring the ball in and go back to your goalkeeper. Look at that for a ball. Brilliant vision, brilliant execution, and so was that. Wonderful. What a pass that is.
Oh, it's brilliant from Bruno. Bruno
letting it run,
yeah, he just
being aware
knows to leave it alone.
Yeah.
And Mbeumo just sees the opportunity, fires high into the roof of the net, left-footed. Look, I tell you, I know we spoke about the character of this side last weekend at Anfield, but can we talk about the character of the side today at Old Trafford? Gets really nervy when it gets back to 3-2, but they don't panic. There's no panic. They just get themselves another opportunity to get in behind, and Brian Mbeumo fires home his 5th goal of the season in all competitions. Final whistle goes, and Manchester United have won back-to-back-to-back Premier League games.